Hello and welcome to Soul Ascension, where we focus on raising our vibrations. I'm Tiffany. I hope you're doing well. This is your Cancer February 2020 Spirit Guides reading. I'm going to get started with my surrender deck. We're going to be working a lot with this deck this year because it's about surrendering and letting things go, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Messages do you have for Cancer? Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes that's a toughie because we're human and we want what we want now, right? For Cancer. Okay, so I feel like there's a situation in which you're being asked to surrender to divine timing. Spirit is trying to help you with silence and meditation, okay? Because there's something that you might be thinking a lot about. Maybe you're doing a lot of planning, but it's time to just enter into a state of stillness, okay? This is to replenish you. I just saw a picture in my head of a battery charging. Okay, so this is to recharge your batteries. What Spirit wants you to do is surrender to the wisdom of your body. There are people, there are places, there are situations that might be draining you. Spirit wants you to pay close attention to that. These are the things that we need to put in the rear view mirror and keep moving forward. Okay. What Spirit wants you to do is surrender addictions. All right. So this could be food, people, sex, overworking. And I'm just looking at the card. Substances, whatever it is. Spirit is saying it's a time right now of cleansing for you when it comes to mind, body, and soul. And then underneath the deck, you have surrender to non-action. And it says now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay. Very interesting that you got that. Okay. And I say that because when I did my personal reading, right before I was about to do my personal reading the other day, I was talking about how I was like, I need to get my baby some new shoes. So I'm sitting at my altar and I'm praying and I'm preparing myself to do my reading. And there's a knock at the door. So my dad goes and he answers the door, and it's my neighbor. And she's like, if Tiffany is working, don't bother her. So I'm like, sweet. So I go back to doing what I'm doing. My dad says, Tiff, neighbor left something for you. And it was a pair of brand new tennis shoes for my son. And when I went to go take a sip of my tea, and I want to sip of my tea now. But when I went to take a sip of my tea, the tag on the tea said, let things come to you. Okay, so this is a very powerful reading. You're being asked to surrender to divine timing. That's at the head of the reading. Okay, this is saying that sometimes divine timing differs from our ego's timing. That can a lot of times cause stress and pressure for us because we feel like we do this, we do this, we do this, this is going to happen. Okay. This card says if a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, Spirit is asking you to be patient and trust the universal flow. And like this says, let others come to you. Let things come to you. Don't let your nerves get the best of you and give in to these addictions. Spirit says, let these addictions go. Pay attention and take note right now what the wisdom of your body is telling you. What things, people, and activities energize you, give you energy, raise your vibrations. What things are lowering your vibration? Okay, Spirit is telling you to pay attention to that right now. Okay, silence is going to heal and replenish you. Just letting go. Okay, taking time for meditation and contemplation. Because a lot of times I feel like with my cancers, your thoughts are racing And I'm a water sign too. We are very emotional, but people think that means we just do everything on pure emotion and we don't think. Spirit is saying you're in your head a lot lately and you're putting a lot of undue pressure on yourself. So you're being asked to let go and surrender to divine timing. Okay. I'm going to add some tarot to this. What you have for my Cancer, February 2020. So you're building something with this Three of Pentacles. You're definitely building something. Some of you are actually building a house. Maybe you have a house under construction and it's taking longer than you want it to take. Some of you are building a business. Some of you are doing home improvement projects. I just see somebody, and I see in this card, somebody just up on a ladder working on things. It could be a group effort, okay, with that Three of Pentacles. You could also be working on your health. You could be working on your finances. Whatever it is, Spirit is saying be patient and trust the universal flow that the things that you want and that you're working towards will come to fruition, okay? Beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to add a few more cards, and I'm going to show you the tarot cards also, okay? So don't worry. Excuse me, this could be a time where you can be testy and it might be difficult for you to say what's on your mind, or somebody else can be testy and they might be kind of being an asshole when it comes to their communication with you or the other people in your household. Or this could also have to do with a work situation. It's time to lay down some burdens that don't belong to you, okay? Some things that you're trying to take care of, or some of the things that you're worried about, these are not your burdens. These are not your responsibilities. That's why Spirit is saying surrender to quieting the mind, because you have a lot of people and things on your mind right now. And all of it is, I'm just hearing all of it is like, it's not your cross to bear. It's not your responsibility, and so on and so forth. Okay, I think there's going to be a decision to walk away from someone or something, or leave something behind. And I really do hope for your sake it's the leaving behind of things that are lowering your vibration, because it's making you physically tired and it's also making you mentally strained and tired. Okay, so let's jump into this. Crowning the reading, like I said, there's the Three of Pentacles. So you are working towards something, or you've worked very hard towards something. This can represent the past or recent past. You worked on something, you working hard on something. Could be at your job, could be at home. Present situation with this King of Swords in reverse, I feel like there's an asshole in the picture. I don't know if you're being the asshole or you're being the crab. Or somebody else is, because there's a communication where somebody is either not saying what's on their mind and letting it build and letting it come out in ways that are unfavorable, or somebody is letting out everything that's on their mind in a way that's like, damn, you really gonna say that to me? Like I said, it could be you, it could be somebody else. Future, Six of Pentacles. Future situation has to do with something being handled fairly. So maybe this is somebody talking to you like they don't have no damn sense. That's going to be handled. For some of you, this can also represent an actual legal determination. Somebody could be waiting on legal news pertaining to a home, pertaining to money, pertaining to health, or a malpractice lawsuit even. Spirit says everything will be handled fairly. Six of Pentacles also talks about balance being restored. This can be balance being restored when it comes to your health, when it comes to your home, when it comes to your money. Okay. Then we have with the surrender to silence, there's something you're missing because of the mind clutter, because of, it could be because of eating too much, drinking too much sex, too much work, what have you. But Spirit is asking you to meditate and surrender to silence. This is going to give you clear thinking, okay? This Nine of Pentacles in reverse says you tried to be, or you were very, very independent in the past, okay? This can also represent you not seeing all the resources around you, feeling like you have to do everything by yourself, okay? Then you had a 10 of Rods here, which is in the present position. This could be a situation in which it's time to just lay some burdens down. All of these are not your burdens. All of these are not your things to worry about. This could be you worried about your children, trying to help your family all the time. And it's time to start doing the things that energize you and that you're happy to do, because you've been doing a lot of things that just feel like plain fucking drudgery. Like, I gotta do this, or I gotta go do that. And Spirit is like, that's not what time it is for you. You're coming out of a period where there has been conflict. This could be inner conflict. This could be conflict inside your home. But somebody is tired. They're just going to walk away. Or if it's inner conflict, you're just going to finally make a decision to leave situations and things alone that are not yours. You're going to lay those burdens down. And you have an idea with this Hierophant that I feel like it's an idea, or it's a way of doing things, or it's a lifestyle that's untraditional or unorthodox. But Spirit is saying if it works for you, then keep moving forward. What Spirit wants you to know is there has been a relationship, this could be a romantic or working relationship, where in the past you felt so emotionally fulfilled. It's like this person may have swept you off your feet, or this job opportunity may have just swept you off your feet, whatever this has to do with for you. But presently there's disappointment there. It could have to do with a third party relationship. It could have to just do with, like I said, if this is work, a big work disappointment. The situation is not emotionally fulfilling as it once was, okay? But what's coming in the future is clarity, a new point of view. Either you guys are going to be able to get back to this, or you're going to decide to move forward and be happy without this person, or without this job, or without this opportunity, okay? What Spirit wants you to do in terms of where it says surrender these addictions, okay? In the past, some shit went down and it just wasn't fucking fair. And that's what may have started the overworking, over drinking, overeating. Whatever this addiction has been for you, what started is with the situation where you felt there was no justice. And I just heard no justice, no peace. So you just feel like this shit was not fucking fair. But remember, crowning your reading, everything is going to get balanced out. Things are going to be handled fairly, because presently you have the opportunity to move forward into a new situation. This Fool card is about being optimistic, about moving forward, about trusting yourself, okay? Presently, Spirit is saying in the future, be cognizant about how and to whom you give your power away, okay? You give your power away a lot by being passive. You don't like to fight. You don't like to argue. And it's not about fighting or arguing. It's about setting boundaries. It's about standing up for yourself in a respectful way, okay? Not letting it build up and build up to the point where you just cuss a bitch out. Not like that. Not giving your power away. With this Six of Cups in reverse, there's a situation that is not fair, okay? You feel like you've given too much and not received what you were looking for in return. For some of you, this could be pertaining to a relationship from the past. Again, it all comes back to listening to your messages about a person, about a situation. If they're draining, if you feel like you're giving your power away, if you feel like it's jeopardizing yourself, your self-respect, whatever it is, Spirit is saying it's time to walk away, okay? Wheel of Fortune. So things will be changing, things will be working in your favor, because in the past there has been somebody, some situation to come along and it appeared that it swept you off your feet and it wasn't what you thought it was, because you feel like you made a misjudgment when it came to this person. Okay, but things are about to change for you, but you're the only person that can change it. But yes, I do see you walking away from a person or from a situation that is not what it was cracked up to be. Okay, I just heard run its course. So maybe the relationship has run its course, maybe the job has run its course. It's just something that's not fulfilling to you anymore. Okay, now I'm going to add some of these Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. No need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So there's a situation, you've done all you can do. And Spirit is telling you over 2 cards, surrender to divine timing. Spirit is telling you things will be handled fairly. Spirit is telling you Wheel of Fortune, things are turning in your favor. Okay, so please, please, please just be patient. And if you've done all you can do, it's time to surrender to non-action. You've done all that you can do. Absolutely. Okay, so sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. This is a part of surrendering those addictions. There has been something for you that used to make you feel good, that used to make you feel better in the past, and you're becoming really sensitive to it now. You're noticing that, and that's because it's time to let it go. All right. Just using myself for an example. I used to be the party girl extreme, okay? From about 18 to hell, almost up until I had Mason. So my point is, you will start to know when things start changing for you. And this is what changed for me. I still love to go out and dance, but that alcohol started making me feel worse and worse and worse and worse, to the point where I might say, well, damn, I'm going to go out, I'm going to take it easy, have a glass of water, have one drink. And the next morning, I'm like, how the hell can one drink make me be feeling so bad? And it's that sensitivity. It's time to get rid of certain things. So I had to let that hard alcohol go. Okay. I still have my wine from time to time. I still might have a beer, but the hard alcohol just was not for me. Okay. Allow yourself to receive. And like I said, you're trying to carry a lot on your own and do a lot on your own. And maybe that was a time that you had to be so independent. Okay. Or maybe you made yourself feel like, I have to figure all of this out on my own. But Spirit is telling you to allow yourself to receive. Okay. It says it will increase your intuition and energy and your ability to give to others, because that's what you love to do. You love to give to others. But what's going to balance the scales is you opening up and being able to receive. Okay. Undying love. You have shared the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation, because you're going to be leaving somebody or something behind. It doesn't mean that your love wasn't real. It's just that the thrill is gone. It's not emotionally fulfilling anymore. Your spiritual journey, your life's journey, your destiny might be taking you apart from someone. This could be a romantic relationship, a friendship, a business relationship. You know how this applies to you. Okay. Lastly, I'm just going to pull a few cards in terms of your, underneath the deck, the Sorceress. So it's time for you to manifest the things that it is you want. So you manifest and you be patient and surrender to that divine timing. I almost forgot one. Okay. So we're going to look at this career and life purpose deck. And I'm just going to look at 3 cards from this. Wow, you got a lot of cards talking about let go. This could also be a trauma from the past. The Spirit is telling you to let go. Okay. It says walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Let go. Okay. You may be inspired to writing at this time. It says you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. I feel like this could also talk about you journaling to work through some emotions, journaling to get inspired, writing down the things that you want, writing down the dreams that you have. Okay. And spiritual teacher. The things that you've been through can help others. It says you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Maybe you're going to be designing a curriculum from a situation that you learned how to work through, to let go of, the way you learned how to raise your vibration from a low place. Okay, so I hope this reading inspires you. I hope you have a wonderful month. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I will be doing love readings for February, especially around Valentine's Day, if that's something that you celebrate. And that's all I got. I love you. Like, share, and subscribe. Share with a friend. You guys know I love to see you in the comments. Follow on social media, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.